And there's record. Yeah, I'm going to hit broadcast. And we're going targeting. And we're live. We did it.
Hello, peoples.
Hi,
Hello.
everybody.
How are we doing today?
Well, I don't know how you are doing. I am doing okay.
Good enough.
Oh, music.
I realized that I didn't pull up Twitch.
Lights, camera.
Twitch, I swear, if you have to update too.
All right.
And that one.
Okay. Welcome to session 2 of this campaign that I'm ominously calling Out of the Dark. Who would like to give me a recap of what happened last time?
We were all terrible people and didn't finish our character sheets.
Aside that,
I finished my character sheet. Don't lump me in with the pity puddle.
I finished most of mine.
Most.
Let's see. I'm terrible at recaps, but I'll give it a go. See if I can remember as much as I can.
From the or of the dark?
Out of the Dark.
Of the, okay.
So, all of us were pretty much chilling and received a message on our toggles about a potential job. We were to meet this individual at kind of a bar slash restaurant on the lowest level of the complex. We did indeed meet him there, and turns out he was just kind of a bit of a messenger as a Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi holo projector thing popped up that actually gave us the real details. We are to rescue a certain individual from their corporate contract because they want out of it. And we need to do this with them being alive. Not too much further information was given about the actual complex, but after we all agreed to it, signed up, we scouted out the complex a little bit. Try to find out as much information as we possibly can. Ingress, egress points, security.
Skirty.
We learned a little bit about it. Kind of learned what floor they would probably be on. After that point, I can't remember.
I mean, we basically
kinda
stopped
anywhere.
around the recon, so...
Yes.
Huh?
So sorry, not the best recap, but that was what I remember.
No, I mean that's the factual events that happened.
Yep, can't deny that. Yeah, and since I'm feeling encouraging, and I want to encourage good recaps again, everybody gets 1 EXP.
Yay!
Yay!
If you do a recap well, there in the future, there might be more than 1 XP in store.
Yay!
Yay!
I gotta get better.
I gotta take notes.
I have been taking notes.
I'm a sucker for creative recaps. All right. So, sorry.
None of
Okay.
that. Oh no. What have you done?
I have a little. I have a proper map ready for the floor you are infiltrating for this job. But I also made a rough map of the kind that you would have.
Ooh.
Ooh, excellent.
And I'm just noticing there's a line that's perfect. Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
This line is.
So the rough map.
Everything's shifted around a tiny bit.
I mean, that's okay. It's a rough map. Things are going to be in a different spot. What are these areas with the green lines? Like, you can figure out the blue lines are walls and the red lines are doors.
Indeed. The green lines are marked as what do we call it? Handrails.
Oh, okay.
You can make the educated guess that there's also probably stairs and to some degree.
Is this upper area the loading dock? Out of curiosity.
No, the loading dock you identified is not on this floor at all.
Okay.
That is several floors below. Your point of entry, like basically the things, would be around here.
Where was that? Ah, right. Right here.
Ping, yeah. There.
I'm helping.
That's basically where the elevator is.
Okay.
And this is there are a couple of vague room descriptions. Find there. Gotta look at the proper map since I was smart and didn't write this down. Could just move this over here, there. Okay. So this area up here is marked as recreational.
Ooh, fun.
This is marked as work area. This here is simply marked special projects.
We're going there.
This is what would it be called? Cantina? You know?
Break room?
Yeah, break room. Break room works. This here is maintenance.
Couldn't remember how to spell maintenance.
It's a very annoying word.
I have a college education, I swear.
Cool leg.
And apparently I forgot a couple of walls. I'm just noticing. There's nothing important though. No worries. Yeah, that is the only other markings on the
Okay.
map that you have been provided with.
So I'm assuming these are like offices or something.
You don't know.
I'm just imagining like our map is literally like this, where it's just like somebody drew line.
I mean, that'd be probably something Grifter would be doing, since he managed to get a pretty good look at the area and spatialize it a little bit.
Duke was able to get some information as well. Not as much though.
Oh.
Oh, dude. So should...
So when we do get in there, we probably should, unless we get to the point where there's alarms blaring and blah blah blah, we should probably check out those little rooms.
Probably. So I was thinking, it could potentially be good if we, just as a masquerade / cover for this whole thing, is to have it be like, basically, I don't know, pretend we're organized crime hitmen coming after her for debts.
I don't think they'd appreciate us coming in if
No, I mean, like, when we're supposed to make this look like a kidnapping, not a please get me out of here.
Mhm.
So, if our cover is blown, and we have to, say we have to interrogate somebody, be like, hey, where is she? Might be overthinking it, but...
Oh, okay, I see. A cover for our cover.
Exactly. Because we need to make this look like a kidnapping.
Oh no, we're getting real deep.
Either she just vanishes, or we just storm the place, don't talk to anyone, or if we have to talk to somebody, we don't mention the fact that we're rescuing her, basically.
Now, there's a couple of additional information that you get from the like information you have been given. But this would also be like just information that's publicly available. You know, basically what you get if you Google this building.
Mm-hmm.
The building that has its own security. But it's not. It's basically nothing serious.
Mm-hmm.
It's night guards.
Okay.
The building it's basically not meant for like high security anything, and for legal reasons or insurance or whatever, they don't allow anybody who rents the room their own security. You have to use building security.
Interesting.
And they just don't provide like a high security level of security.
Don't make our guys look bad.
Good to know. So it should be fairly light. Good.
Yes. The documents you have also indicate that your target tends to work until quite late.
Mm-hmm.
So there are, I think I mentioned that the people working here also, live here. For at least for the time, they have like on-site facilities, for sleeping and everything. But your target can probably be found in well, it just says working. Where exactly she's working.
Right.
But even until pretty late.
Okay. Good to know.
Jeez. All right. And as a side note, yes, that is my excuse not having to come up with yet another map.
Works for me.
Okay, so we should do this at night because we really, really don't want to attract too much attention. I kind of like. I think somebody came up with the idea of going in quietly and then like exfiltrating loud, if anything. If we are going to be exfiltrating loud, or if we're going to be doing anything loud, we should be leaving loud, not like entering loud.
Yeah, starting
That just complicates things.
Yeah, starting loud just makes that's hard mode.
Yeah. Yes, very much so.
Well, you have a fairly high degree of freedom on how you do this.
Okay.
The basic stipulation is get her out, and make it not look like she wanted to get out.
Yeah.
Well, So what I'm thinking is we either find the HSD equivalent of makeup. I guess we could buy it under tools.
I have it. It's called cosmetics.
Okay, good. Because I was like, it's either we doll her up a little bit to look like she was struggling, or we go with the slapstick routine and hold on, I have to hit you real quick.
Don't even ask, just hit with chair.
I don't have chair, nor do I have bench. Oh no. Crap, I have a melee weapon. Okay,
But no, I mean just black bag her, hold her at gunpoint and put a bag over her head and shove her into the car. A professional kidnapping doesn't, rough up the victim because you run the risk of, accidentally putting them into a coma.
And what part of any of us says that we are professional?
Grifter says that we're all professionals.
Squeaks would also agree that we're professionals. That's kind of how we get our money.
It's like, you're getting paid for this. You're a professional, damn it.
We are professional amateurs.
If you're an amateur, then you get paid half the amount. If you want to give, if you say we're amateurs, then hey, you get to give me half of your money.
If you're amateurs, you get paid in exposure. I have some friends who've had to deal with that. I don't like the cold.
Oh jeez.
I am not built for the cult.
If I wanted to get pay and exposure, I'd be working on Ganymede.
Exactly.
Cogs get cold.
Probably.
Yes, not as bad as
You have a much higher degree for degree
tolerance.
of tolerance for cold.
yeah.
Let's put it this way: the research stations in the Arctic have heaters for their computers, because it's too damn cold, and they won't work because it's too cold.
Yeah. I think it's like especially hard drives don't deal well with cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
solid state's a little better, but yeah.
I just remember this one Futurama episode, and they're like on Neptune. It's like, Finner's like, it's so cold here, my processor's operating at maximum efficiency.
Oh no, that. Yeah. Actually, solid state might fix that.
But okay.
Before we tangent, go.
Yeah. So we'll plan for. I mean, what time of the day is it now in our planning?
Probably afternoon. You did a fair bit of reconnaissance. So,
So we still have some time before sunset.
Okay, so
you don't have to do it tonight. I think I actually don't remember how much I said you had, but like something like 4 or 5 days.
yeah.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask. I remember there being a time frame, but I couldn't remember what it was. Three
I
days.
wonder if we might be able to do more recon and try to get inside.
Recon is never a bad thing. I know you said, but what was this? Other than living space, what was this building?
Mixed office.
Okay, mixed offices. Can we figure out what other offices in there, and then like use one of those as an excuse? Like, is there like a law office or something?
Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah. I mean, you can look that up. You know, just like you can, you know, look at the doorbells at any building and see who's living or working there.
Yeah.
I forgot those were a thing.
HSD probably has like really nice holo directories where you can like zoom in on individual floors.
Oh my god. It's just a giant tablet or sci-fi equivalent on the side of the wall.
Yep.
Only what you probably do is you probably stick your toggle to like the smart glass adjacent to the door, and depending on your credentials, you get access to certain information.
Ooh.
So like if you aren't authorized to see what sort of stuff is on certain floors, it might just be like redacted or something.
Mhm. Yeah, let's look and see what's in there. Let's see if we can find an excuse to be near that floor. Or better yet, on that floor.
Okay.
That's a good idea, actually. What else is on that floor, if anything?
Well, on that floor is simply marked with the floor itself that you want to get at is marked with 3 S's. And it's clearly a company logo.
Oh, something with signature networks, probably.
Which of you looked into signature networks? I don't remember.
I don't think it was me.
I think
Actually,
what
I do think it was Grifter.
Oh, I was gonna say, isn't that the one we all failed horribly at?
Oh yeah, that was the one that you let us mercy re-roll, and I think it was me or
But you know what? Everybody gave me a mind exert logic.
okay.
Oh.
Difficulty?
I'll say 2.
Also, as
I got a bone pass on 10.
one, same.
The dice still hate me.
I'm also gonna pass on 10 because boon.
I have no ranks in logic, and yet I got a success.
Not
Grifter
worth-
is really good at doing things that he's really bad at.
And Duke is really bad at doing things he's really good at.
I don't.
Yeah, Squeaks is being kind of. I mean, I could do the +1 to fix it.
It took a moment to show up. Okay, Grifter,
Yes.
that logo does ring a bell.
Mm-hmm.
That is the logo of a Signature Network subsidiary, which is called, there it is, Signet Security Solutions.
Okay.
Also, curse you, Pavlov.
What?
It rings a bell.
Shut up. That.
See, now I can only imagine the S's are in like just really pretty calligraphy.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, it looks like a company logo, so it's probably something fancy.
All right. I'll relay that to the others, and sorry, I'm typing notes.
Yeah, that's kind of why I have a blank piece of paper. Well, that and it wasn't printing out correctly. Stupid printers.
There we are. All right. Signet Security Solutions. All right. So I'm going to relay that to the others and take another look at that floor. Is there any other listings on that floor as far as like?
Not on the same floor.
Okay.
What would be on the floor right above and right below?
Right above
Mhm.
is something called Leopard X.
Oh. And the floor below?
Give me a moment until Fantasy Name Generator throws up a company name that I like.
Fair enough.
This is something I didn't foresee. I'm sorry.
It's okay. While you do that, I will be right back.
Um, okay, below Signet Security Solutions, it says with legal.
Okay. And that's below.
Yes.
Does it have business hours listed? Specifically, does it have business hours listed in that they are closed for any length of time before the time where our target will be working late? Because if Amasis is going to be working late, like, it'd be good to infiltrate, like, the floor above and, like, breach down or something, maybe? I don't know.
Well, for Leopard X, no.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually nothing else listed there.
Okay.
With legal does have business hour listed.
Okay.
And it's like during the day, like what you'd expect.
Okay.
So 9 to 5.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, Leopard X sounds like either a club or someplace that'd be mildly embarrassing to go into. So, I would say we go to the floor. We're expecting during what legal's business hours, and then feign ignorance. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I made it the wrong floor. My bad.
Yeah.
And see what we can see.
Interesting idea.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a bad one. So I have materials to disguise myself. You guys need to as well. Because I have professional attire, specialty wear, which I have listed as bodyguard uniform. So like professional private security, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to go in civvies, so like basically like a business suit, essentially, and then I'm gonna use my cosmetics to hide my like gold tattoos and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then also hide my hybrid markings.
Okay, no, that would work. You'll probably not look out of place as someone looking for legal advice.
Yeah.
What about the others?
Probably shouldn't send more than 1 or 2 people.
Let's see.
Because if we all go, it'll look real suspicious that this very specific disparate group was on this floor.
Not a bad idea.
Trying to think what I would be doing. I'd probably be trying to find ways to get in and out of there, just looking at the map, planning out different paths, where targets may be, where we would be able to hide and get in and out undetected.
Well, I was asking specifically if you're going to try and join in on this little infiltration reconnaissance thing, or not?
Right.
Nah.
I will go as like assistance. See if I could
Get a folder and look brookish.
You'd probably have to get, at least some clothing that would match that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got time, so I'd be able to get some.
Yeah, but you will have to pay for it.
Would that be considered part of basic utilities?
No, that would be a professional outfit or whatever it's called,
Okay.
professional clothing.
How much were they?
I think like 60 credits or something like that. Let me check.
Okay.
Yeah, professional tire, 60 credits.
Okay. Yeah, most of the alternate clothing options are 60 credits, I've noticed. So do we want to just try and go in the front, basically?
Yeah.
I'm thinking it would be better to just go in the front, because that way we wouldn't be worrying about, like, 2, potentially 3 companies worth of security. We'd just be worried about, what's the subsidiary? Signet Security Solutions chunk of the building security. And with that in mind...
Yeah, I added the clothes on to my list. Yeah, I think the front door would probably be the best, as we just kind of go in there. But we might need a little bit of a cover story. Why are we there? Surprise inspection? Too obvious?
I thought you were...
Yeah, it was that we're going to the legal side and
Sorry, I think I missed that.
it's fine.
I was...
Yeah. Basically got the wrong floor.
Yep. Go straight to our target's location, but say, like, oh, sorry, we were trying to get to, with legal.
Yeah, it's like, is this what legal? That doesn't quite look like it.
We're on the right floor.
I mean,
That sounds like it works.
this is also still just for recon, just so we can actually get or someone can get eyes on the actual area, so we have a better idea of what's going on.
Sounds good.
Okay, and with that in mind, should it be Grifter or somebody else?
Well, Grifter seems to be like ready for it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I can do that.
So, Grifter and Duke.
Duke, are you lateral framed or tor framed?
Tar.
Okay.
There's no lateral frame, Cox. At least not.
Hexapod with inline configuration. So essentially a six-legged ferret cog tar.
Neat.
The Ferropede.
Just imagining a ferret caterpillar and the mental image is breathtakingly adorable.
Mhm.
All right. So you're doing this, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you are getting in the elevator, and going up, past the floor you're supposedly going to, and to the floor of Signet Security Solutions,
Yes.
where the door does not immediately open.
Mm-hmm.
But after a couple of moments, actually, let's take a token for that. Oh. I have so many tokens here. I think I'd have some. Excuse me. Close enough. A mustelid-looking vector stands in the hallway beyond,
Mm-hmm.
with a let's say a politely puzzled expression. Yes, hello.
Without looking up from his toggle case, Grifter is gonna step into the room like he's in exactly the place he needs to be in. Be like, yeah, I'm here with Mr. Emerson for with legal advising.
Okay,
I
just
had a noon appointment. I'm running late.
okay. I'm moving you to a different map. Move to the lower-ish left corner. There you should find your tokens.
Okay.
Like zoom out.
Zoom in. Also, quick little streaming question.
Yes.
I'm hoping the dice rolls are still easily readable for everyone and look okay-ish with the add-on.
Yeah, seems fine to me.
Okay. It's darker and I like it.
Finally, it matches my soul.
I mean, you can see the numbers. You know, it's maybe the shape of the dice, not that much, but that's secondary.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So yeah, feel free to move your token a bit further into the hallway.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my standard move.
Duke,
Yes.
what are you doing? Are you just following, or are you doing something else?
I'm pretty much following Drifter's lead, just kind of like staring at like my watch because I assume that they would still have watches in there. looking around the place, just kind of, I guess, like a little impatient or whatever. Just like, come on, let's go. Hurry this up.
Both of you, please give me a body perceive check.
Difficulty?
What's the difficulty?
Let's go with. You know what? I'm gonna leave that up to you. Either 1 or 2. Depending on the difficulty, you will get more information.
I'll go with difficulty 2.
I'm gonna do the same. Hopefully, I can actually pass something.
Good thing I did.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. I'm gonna re-roll that 3.
Okay.
Oh,
Yay.
Very nice. Okay. Yeah. First thing you notice is that the doors here, they're sliding doors,
Mm-hmm.
and as a rule, interesting enough, as a rule of thumb, they seem to be open. Rather than closed. From what you can see, the rooms on the right to you, at the bottom of the map, do indeed seem to be some sort of offices.
Okay.
And I want to say you probably can make it to about here. So you can get a glance into this large room where on the map it says special projects.
So
Wait,
like
where is
right
it again?
about
Can you
here.
get it again? I didn't see it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that so you can actually get into the room.
Mhm.
It is a bit strange because there are these large, well, almost pedestals. Well, not pedal, but these are little raised areas.
Oh, little platforms.
Platforms. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. And with what looks like very sophisticated holoprojectors. Because on at least a couple of them, you can see people standing, and it looks like they are. They are. Well, that's your impression. It looks like they are manipulating code.
laws change a lot in a corp town.
Like programming code.
I know, but
If you like, you may do a science check. Mind exert science.
Oh.
But difficulty 3.
Oh.
no, I'm good at that.
Oh. Well,
I
that's
I mean, I guess nothing ventured, nothing gained. I mean, it's not like we're gonna be hurt if we just don't try it or if we fail.
bleb.
Blam.
Nowhere close.
Nope. Yeah, no, it looks like some sort of code. Excuse me, in the programming sense, but beyond that, you have no idea what it is. Okay. Well, as you make your way down that hallway, the like muscular vector is like just looking at it. Wait, what? Like looking confused after you for a couple of moments before they hurry after you. It's like, wait, where do you think you're going? You can't just barge in here.
I have an appointment.
What kind of appointment with whom?
With legal. I'm here for Mr. Emerson? Is this not... I make a show of looking at my toggle. Is this not what legal advising?
No! You're on the wrong floor. How no, this you're one floor too high. They're below us.
I make a show of shooting a glare at Duke and be shaking my head. I'm going to fire that secretary.
Hey, it's your secretary.
Apologize for the intrusion. My associate and I will be on our way out. Said it's one floor below.
Yes.
As he says that it's not that floor, I'm kind of like gonna look around, like examining it. It's like, really, this isn't the right floor?
What?
I'm gonna be looking for any large like vents or anything particular like that around here, supply closets or place to hide.
There. Give me another body perceive. Difficulty 2 again. Dang. Okay.
The dice have come alive.
There are some vents, but with some disappointment, you notice that they look rather too small to crawl through, unless you happen to be a micro. What you do notice is a interesting amount of what you guess are maintenance hatches.
Ooh, is this one of those buildings that have half floors?
Something else you notice is that the walls are surprisingly thick. But not necessarily in the sense that you guess they are supposed to be like very strong. But you know, there appears to be quite a bit of room in them.
Possibility of being hollow. I
And
definitely take note of this and put down a mental note.
You can make an educated guess that you know, with how much they are doing with computers here. I mean, we're talking about a computers and networks company here. They probably have a lot of equipment, and I'm guessing even in this day and age, well, they will have cables running, if only to supply power to everything. But also, you know, if you are transferring a ton of data, then cables are probably still the way to go. At least that's what I'm saying.
yeah, that makes sense.
So, yeah, it's your guess right now. I'm giving you this because you wrote really well on the perceived check. Is that yeah, these walls are probably hollow, and the hatches are to get to cables that are running through them.
Well, with a muttered and surly, half-hearted apology to the bewildered mustelid, I will make my leave. And as we're getting back on the elevator, I will take a look down the hallway again. Do I see any security cameras?
You give me another body perceive roll as well.
Okay. Difficulty 2.
Yes.
Hey.
Hello.
All right. You do notice a couple of cameras, yes. They appear to be focused on the, at least what you can see way, they appear to be mostly focused on these two large doors that lead into the special projects room.
Okay. So, say if we were coming out of the elevator, we could, say, shoot those and we wouldn't be caught on them.
Yeah, you do not see any that have direct view of the elevator.
Okay. Are there any in the elevator?
That is a good question. I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of hit and miss whether public buildings have them. The office where I guess she'd be my step sister, step-sister-in-law, I guess. The big office building she worked, they don't have security cameras in the elevator, but the hotel that I work at has security cameras in the elevator. And but okay, good to know.
What I would also like from you is a communications room. Just in general, for the appearance, the role you are playing here.
Can do. What's the difficulty?
I'm gonna go with 2. Community exert communications difficulty 2.
Okay, 2d8 plus 2.
Oh, knocking it out of the park.
Hey!
Dang.
All right. Yeah. So as you leave the masterlet, this is like this. Looking a bit like how do you get to the wrong floor? It's but in a confused way, not in a suspicious way.
Mhm.
Like they're not sure how you make this mistake, but you get the impression they believe that it was a mistake. All right, and you are back in the elevator.
Da 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 da.
Sweet. Oh, that was simple enough. Alright, Grifter's gonna relax as soon as he gets in the elevator and just be like, ugh. Feel like I need a shower. Oh well.
Yeah, I never did like these monkey suits.
Do you even get a suit for that frame anyway?
It wasn't exactly cheap. Tailor-made.
Fun.
Did you notice? Picked up a few interesting things in the short time we had in there. Might have a few ideas. Once we get back to Squeaks, we'll go over what we found.
Yeah. Not a lot of on-site security from what I saw. Their camera coverage was awful. That works though.
Not gonna be a simple in and out, but I think we could do something here.
Yeah. park a vehicle at the loading dock. Exfil through there. We need a vehicle, but we can just get a disposable.
Okay. So what are you doing next?
Probably going back to, at least for me, I'm thinking going back to Squeaks, relay information, and come up with a plan.
Yep. I need to check the wording on something. Nice. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see. Okay. I thought I might be able to. I was checking the wording on boyfriend on Ganymede, and I was wondering if I could make like purchases through a false identity, but it's for something completely different. That's for like alibis and stuff. Which is still handy. But no, I'm going to see if what it would take to buy a disposable vehicle that would fit all of us plus one additional passenger. And what it would take to buy that with some non-traceable funding.
Check
So
something.
basically, I want to buy a disposable car, or any sort of vehicle that will basically be able to be useful to us, but I don't want it traced back to my accounts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. There. Okay, I mean, a disposable vehicle of the right size, getting that isn't a problem.
Mm-hmm. Disposable vehicle, a lifetime of about 3 days. And the 3-day rental, they will disintegrate. Resin and epoxy. Tours count as 2 people for the purposes of calculating passenger space.
Yeah, I mean, it's if you are getting a disposable vehicle, then you can have it adjusted for the right size and everything.
Yeah.
That is not a problem. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna improvise something here. Oh, wait. Was it? No, that's for purchasing. Don't want to do that because you're pretty sure you don't have that much money.
I forgot to write down my remaining, but we had 3,500 spend, correct?
Yeah, I think that was it.
And I spent, it was, I believe, 650 for the socialite starting package. And then it was, yeah, so I spent about 1,900. So I actually have quite a bit of money left over.
Okay. Look who's tossing around the dough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the character likes simplicity and flexibility, and he doesn't like a lot of possessions because he has to move around a lot, so...
Sourdough.
Okay. Now, to get so you can get such a vehicle that's big enough for all of you, and probably even kind of looks the part of delivery or pickup or whatever, so that it wouldn't look out of place at that loading dock thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, excuse me. Now, to get it into in a what do you say? In a non-traceable fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Say, I would either need a roll.
Okay.
Alternatively, if I think one of you had friends in low places.
Yes.
I'm gonna say you could probably use that for that.
And you said this was over at the loading dock. In order for me to use it, I'd have to spend a little bit of time there to become friends with one of them.
I mean, we have a couple days.
3 days.
And then if I had the time that I could spend there, I don't need too much time, maybe just like 30 minutes there just to find someone who would be
Okay.
sympathetic to our cause. But yeah.
Okay. I'm okay. Well, I'm gonna say okay. If you wanna use friends in low places, probably can't get this in time to do it tonight. With tonight, as I mean this very in-game day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you wanna spend the next day, looking for a way to get you a car like that, then there's no problem. If you wanna get it done tonight, then gonna need a roll.
I'll do it later then.
Okay. And any complaints from the other players?
Nope.
Yeah, particularly the if we're going to be doing, let me see. What I will say is, if it's going to take time, don't worry about us doing it tonight, because again, we have a couple days to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long do you say it would take, Tygon?
This is day 2 of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's I'm gonna say you could get that done getting the car tomorrow.
I'd say do it. personally.
Tonight?
No,
I
no,
mean,
no, spend
no,
the day
like-
getting it.
Spend the day getting it. So not tonight.
That's
yeah.
better.
So then we have either a day. We basically have 2 days to decide when to actually go through with it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That sounds good. I was hoping to use friends in low places.
Yeah, it's a good one. Okay, so Duke is working on the vehicle. Grifter is gonna spend the rest of today getting everyone else disguises.
Swear to God, if it's a mustache.
Yeah, I'm gonna paint you up to look like a butler ferret and put a giant, like, twizzle mustache on you.
No, the mustache is literally just a piece of electrical tape.
Oh God.
We're gonna make you cosplay as Bob from Overwatch.
No! Oh no!
Bowler hat and everything.
Oh jeez.
No hard feelings, Bob.
Did we determine we have a place we're staying? Like, our characters have housing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, while these two are out doing their recon thing, Squeaks is gonna go back to the house and pick up more than just his pistol.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get back there anyways to get the rest of the supplies, but I guess we have more prep work to do.
Oh.
Anything else for the day, or?
Disguises for you all, so that would be, let me see. Like,
You
we definitely have to do the standard, the standard, what was it, like, crime thriller, like, we all are dressed as, like, a cleaning crew. With ski masks.
Might work.
As far as for outfits, as far as price goes, just go with regular clothing.
Okay. Let's see.
You know, now I'm just imagining like the comedic effect of the infiltration. Like we go in there with like a laundry cart, and like every single room we change into a different disguise.
I think someone would notice at that point. Clothing, 50 credits. So, let me see.
Now, would this be considered background impoverished? Basic utilities are free. Is clothing considered in that? It just says basic utilities like food and stuff.
Utilities are as in like water, power, bathroom. Like they're talking like you get a tiny hole in the wall apartment with running water.
Yeah.
Utilities is not equipment.
Yeah. Well, in general, I would say that you can include clothing with that. However, this is, not like fancy clothing, but this is particular clothing.
Okay.
It's you want to look like a whatever you make it cleaning personal, make it a delivery crew, whatever. But it has to match and look the part. It's not gonna be expensive, but you can't.
Yeah.
can't rummage around in the trash for it.
It says personal transit without much cargo space, personal food and water, shelter.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll get the disguises, you get vehicle, let me see. Squeaks, what are you doing?
I am grabbing supplies. So I'm grabbing my folding bow and my switch ribbon.
Okay. I'm
You're not
actually
really
gonna...
going into combat tonight, I think.
Well, yeah, I'm getting it so for later.
Not with that attitude.
Okay. So you're getting your stuff ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm prepping.
I'm also gonna buy some less than lethal ammunition in case the on-site security gets uppity. Because it'd be good, like, if we shoot a couple people in the head, I think IRPF is going to get mad and is actually going to care instead of just being like, okay, whatever.
Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of, I'm trying to find it. How much is less than lethal ammo?
I think it's the same as standard ammunition, but let me...
Standard is free.
Yeah.
Let me
should
see.
be in the weapons rules.
Less than lethal against LTL. Let me see. Yeah, I'm looking at the special weapon block, but there's no price.
There. Special ammo costs 50 credits to buy and will last one complete combat or until reload reserves.
Ah, okay. So 50 credits.
Okay, so I have spent 300 credits. So everyone, including myself, has a cleaner's jumpsuit and a mask to put over their face. That'll be disposable essentially by the end of the mission.
Yeah.
And then I'm also buying 2 reloads of less than lethal ammunition. One for my handgun, one for my shotgun. So I'm down to 1,600 credits. Let's hope they pay well, because I think I think I'm actually spending more than we're getting paid.
Well, no, because that initial thing was just a here's some money to get you started.
I mean, true. The how much was it each? It was 150.
If memory serves, you got 250 with a promise of another 250 upon completion of the mission.
Oh, okay. So I actually only spent 50 credits out of that. Cool. I have 1850 for remaining credits.
I'm gonna buy a couple things of less than lethal ammo.
It's good. There's really no downside to using it.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that I hadn't realized that before, but if you're I don't remember if I think if your mind is high enough, you can decide to shoot less than lethal.
Really?
Yeah, if you like at least mind 4, you know, if you're 2 points higher than the difficulty,
Ooh.
you can shoot to wound, not to kill, basically.
Ooh, if you can find the rules for that, I think I know how I'm gonna start allocating my points.
It's probably in combat.
I deal more with melee weapons, so I do have the pistol.
I have some melee, but mostly it's mostly ranged. In fact, it is even more ranged because of what melee weapon I have.
Ah, there. Non-lethal force. It's at the bottom of page 302.
302.
Okay.
Okay, so in the process of trying to find a joking logo to put on the back of the jumpsuits, I found out that the voice actor behind Batman in the animated Batman cartoon voice acted the crazy cleaner enemies in Max Payne 2. My mind just got blown. I'm like, Kevin Conroy was the crazy mafia hitman dudes? What? Okay.
Page 304 for me, but I'm using the backer one.
Sorry, that probably shifted around there.
I see attack actions and supporting actions there.
Page, if you're using the same one I am.
Oh.
304, very bottom.
It's 305 in the PDF reader. It's 304 on the book page numbers. Okay, that's
Yeah.
All I had to do is scroll down one.
Sorry, I've recently gotten used to using the book page numbers.
Yeah.
I understood that you were using the book page numbers. Like, okay, just type that in, scroll down one, good enough.
Yep.
Okay, so you can start doing it at 4. Okay. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing then. I know I'm throwing my XPs now.
Yeah. Also, buried back bio. Sorry.
It's okay.
If anybody else needs a quick break, we might as well.
I'm good.
Okay. I'm pretty good. Better go now, because we're not stopping this car once we get going.
Cat. Hello, cat. Hello, do. Oh, neat. I found new features.
New features.
Yeah, new things I can do with XSplit.
Oh.
Oh right, that was a thing. There we go. Now I have a thing.
A thing?
I have a big BRB up on the
Oh.
stream. That way if anyone shows up going, why is game not going on? Where is game? Oh. That is why there's no game.
That's smart.
Yeah. It's like, what can I do with the dead air? Oh, I know. I can inform people there's dead air.
And back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Come back.
Okay, where are we at?
Is anybody else?
Away forever?
I'm here.
Okay.
Okay. So, anything else you want to do this very night, evening, afternoon, whatever?
Not really. I think that'll be it. At least for Grifter.
No. I don't think Squeaks is gonna do anything more than just grab the gear.
Yeah, I got nothing else. I'll get started in the car tomorrow.
Okay.
Day 3.
Well, in that case, you will spend the night. However you wish to spend the night. Gonna make any assumptions here.
Passed out behind the nearest bar.
Sprawled out on a very large bed.
Neither assumptions nor judgment here, so...
Dreaming of electric sheep.
Squeaks is going to assume and judge everyone.
Well, the important bit here is that your focus and readiness refreshes.
Yay!
Yay.
I'll have to remember that. I think I spent focus last session.
Definitely spent one.
So, the next day, I believe Duke has a job to do.
Yep.
What are the rest of you up to?
Probably fiddling with our new disguises.
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 Okay.
Making sure it all fits and isn't gonna wardrobe malfunction.
The ears might be interesting with the ski masks.
That's fine. We can cut holes out.
Yep.
Probably have like get a toque, just to hide the ears under, kind of.
Yeah, there you go. That'd work.
Can't help but feel like it's a bit of a cliche.
They'll kind of pass his hair.
So nothing particular aside that any of you want to do during the day? You don't have to. I'm just asking. I don't want to like fast forward to the evening, and if you wants to do stuff.
I can't think of anything.
Were we ever? We weren't given the information on what company this person is getting rescued by is, other than, well, us.
No.
Okay. I was gonna say I want to do some research on them, but I don't think that would be feasible. Which is fair enough.
I mean, you. One avenue of attack here would be to do more research into signature networks and see if there's anyone they are
in direct
conflict
competition with. Yeah, that's a good point. Especially the signature network security or Signet security solutions. Yeah, sure, I'll try that. Would that be, since that's corporate knowledge, would that be protocol? Not
yes.
that I have it, but
That would be one way to go. If you can think of anything else, I'm open to suggestions.
okay. No, I mean it would be kind of a moot point anyway because I don't have a lot of like I pretty much only have ranged and close combat, stealth, and communications as things I have ranks in so far.
Okay.
So, protocol it is, I guess. And what would that be? Community exert? Or community perceive?
Well, no, it would be exert. Community or mind. No?
Okay.
I'd let you use either. Depending on if you're depending on if you're just looking up information, that would be mind, or if you're like trying to ask around, that would be community.
All right, I'll look up the information first. It's a moot point because they're the same stat, but or the same value. So, what difficulty?
Since this is a bit more obscure, this is a bit more than just Googling a company. I'm gonna say difficulty 3.
Okay. So D8 plus D6. Boop. Ooh.
So close.
I'm gonna. I can't +1 something that's already an 8, right?
I mean, technically you can. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can't just +1 the 2. So.
Because I was gonna say, I'm gonna re-roll the D6. Hey, there we go. That's a 13.
Okay. No, what I think you already found out is that semi-recently, Signature Networks has taken over basically the contract to run the computer network, the network for the city.
Okay.
And they have done a pretty good job. It's not necessarily gotten significantly better, but it definitely hasn't gotten worse. So,
Okay.
One thing that you did notice is because that's one of their big advertising things, is a revolutionary new security system, like data security, encryption, and stuff like that.
Somebody wants that, don't they?
Oh. There we go. Discord died for a second, I think.
Oh.
I saw mouths moving, but didn't hear anything.
Whoops.
Okay. What was the last thing you heard?
Something might want something.
Oh, a rival company might want the proprietary revolutionary insert corporate buzzwords here security system, data security systems that they Triple S is pioneering.
Yeah, and from everything that you can find online it's that there really seems to be something there. You can't really find out any specifics, but it appears to be apparently they have genuinely come up with something new that really works.
Cool.
Now, as you look into like any rivalries, and you can't find anything overt. I mean, of course there are other computer companies that are making bits and everything, but that's just the standard competition. There's nothing unusual about it.
Yeah, welcome to capitalism. Yeah.
Uh, but and you know what? There is give me a mind perceive roll.
Difficulty?
I'm gonna say difficulty 2.
Eh.
So close.
So close. Well. Well. No additional information there.
Nope.
Anyone else?
I'm good.
Yeah, I can't really think of any other recon stuff or anything.
Okay. So I'd say we're almost ready to go.
I will say you have some new information that might open the avenues for other checks, other research if you want to.
Yeah, we have information about anyone who might be interested in the technology that they're pioneering, and anyone. I mean, it could be as simple as like some spyglass individual or group or whatever just wants access to the technology so they can infiltrate it. Because Spyglass loves their backdoor access.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I suppose I'll go with that route. See who's interested in stealing this kind of technology, or any rivals that might be interested on the work on it. Be it mischievous spyglass infiltrators, or rival company.
Okay.
Anyone claiming you stole this from us, or
okay. I'm gonna say that would be a okay, there's several routes to go. I'm gonna say it's gonna have to do a community thing,
okay.
because you like you pretty much exhausted the things you can look online, or rather what you can think of.
Yeah, Grifter is not tech savvy, so.
So you'd have to ask around. My first thought was community perceived, but I don't think that's super fitting.
I don't know. Honestly, I think that works just because I'm trying to examine social dynamics, essentially. It's social dynamics between groups, but
I mean, I guess okay. You could make it another basically community exert protocol role.
uh-huh.
If you want to, you can make it a community perceive.
Yeah. They're numerically identical for me, but I will go with the community route just because I think it's more in character for Grifter.
Difficulty would be 3.
Okay. It's a long shot, but let's try it. Screw it. I'll re-roll that d8. Actually, no, I don't have. Is that a thing out of combat where you need a boon to re-roll once?
No. But what you can do is bump it up. Use 1 focus to bump it up to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can use another focus to reroll.
Sure. I mean, we're probably not going tonight as far as the op, so might as well give it a shot. So I have 2 focus left, and I'll reroll that d8. So that's 7. It was a long shot, but oh well.
That would actually be 9. Because you add your exert score.
Oh, you're right. You're right, and I have 2. I have 2 in that. Sorry. Blah. I knew I was forgetting something.
It's still not enough, but
Yeah. No, but still. Oh well. Nope. Grifter spends the day asking questions and getting nowhere. Which is okay.
Squeaks, are you up to anything particular?
Directing traffic with his ears.
No. Squeaks is basically, I mean, trying to help, but mostly just looking over maps and stuff and just thinking over what was seen. So, as yes, but nothing I would be doing rolls to act upon.
All right. Well, okay. Let's say by afternoon, Duke shows up with a vehicle.
Excellent.
She isn't pretty, but it will get the job done.
Yeah.
That's
Even
what-
looks sort of like a, whatever. Whatever you actually decided to make it look like, which I would kind of like to know now.
Cleaning van.
Okay.
Although I suppose that'd be up to Duke.
I'd say either a cleaning van
I'm
or
gonna say you were
cargo
able
truck.
to coordinate on this beforehand.
Yeah, it's a cleaning van.
Okay.
Just get an ice cream truck so the second we go by with the music on, the building just evacuates with people going, ice cream!
No, a taco truck.
Playing ice cream van music. It's
Of
like
course.
the ideal combo.
But like mariachi edition.
Yes.
I
would
was gonna
love
say,
that.
Oh, I was gonna say that would do very well here.
slaps the side of the van. This thing can hold so many refugees.
Oh no! Oh no!
Moving on.
Moving on from the memes.
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, you have about everything ready.
Excellent.
So, now it's your decision. You want to start tonight, or do you want to wait?
How many days do we have left? 2?
2. We have tomorrow and the day after.
Yep.
Well, to put it honestly, I want to say tonight, but I want Melly to be here.
Yeah. I've been trying to think of ways. Stall.
I would agree. What else do we need? We have the information. We have the van. We have the disguises.
As far as Melly being here goes, we can just call it here for tonight. Yeah, make it a short session. It's a valid reason for that.
Yeah, because we want the full cast for the heist.
Yeah. And I mean, there's no sense in drawing this up unless one of you can think of something that would totally make sense to do.
Send a pizza with an audio bug in it. No, that's a terrible idea.
I mean, with a pizza, yes, but... Oh, crap. We could have gotten some, oh, God. I don't think we've used them since, like, when we had Libby with us, but the little spyglass cameras.
Oh, the peeps.
Peeps, yes.
Yeah.
We could have you stuck a couple in there while you're on recon, but we didn't think of it.
That probably would have been noticed.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Now, one thing that peeps are actually kind of surprisingly awesome for is, if you're in combat, you can toss one into a room and get line of sight on things.
Ooh. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my Rainbow Six Siege experience talking.
I mean, okay, not fair. Peeps are very small, so...
Yeah, you're about the size of a U.S. quarter or a euro coin.
Yeah. You might have gotten away with it.
Maybe. If we had had a better alibi, definitely. But that's all I could be bothered to come up with on the spot. No, I really can't think of anything else we need. Maybe forge a, like, parking schedule so that when we pull up to the loading dock, they aren't just like, what the hell are you doing here? You know. Like forge a dry cleaning order slip or something. Oh yeah, we're going up to Triple S to pick up laundry for them. You know, they're having a staff party. They're having a going away party for somebody, and they need laundry done.
I would have said something like, their server closet needs to be cleaned out.
No, I like the going away party.
I like the going away party. The pun makes it better.
Yeah.
Okay, that is not a bad idea. For that, I think that would require a either protocol or sabotage. Would allow either. Sabotage feels more fitting, but I would allow protocol as well.
So not me. Anyone else but me.
Protocol and what?
Sabotage.
Protocol or sabotage?
I have nothing in one of those, and I have a fault in the other.
I have a point in sabotage and a boon.
I mean, go for it then. I think you're the best equipped out of everybody here.
All right, Shiny.
What was the roll again?
God, I need to bring back Vandal just so he can have somebody with hacking.
I am pretty sure when I announced this, I'm pretty sure I told you. You know, having a hacker would make a lot of sense.
I thought one of you two were gonna be the hacker.
I already did the hacker roll, and it turned out bad because I know too much.
You know too much.
I just nerded out over everything.
No.
Mind exert for the show.
Difficulty 2?
Yeah, let's go with 2.
Okay, pass on the 10. Son of a...
Reroll that 1.
Well,
Yeah,
I'd have to +1 it, then re-roll it, so I'd have to use
Don't you
2.
have a boon?
Yeah, but I
that
used the
doesn't
boon
help.
to roll on a... win on a 10. I mean, might as well spend the focus. It's gonna reset by the time we actually need stuff.
Yeah.
And I got 3 focus, so there goes
2 of them. Yay!
just.
Just barely, but close enough. Yeah, you fudge something together that that you are pretty certain will convince, at least the average board security guard.
It's a piece of paper that says I do what I want on it.
You ain't the boss of me.
I can do what I want. I like the idea of a critical fail, where you just come up with something absolutely stupid, but you still are entirely sure it'll work.
Oh, yeah. So me on a math test.
Oh no. Oh no, the nightmares. Oh no, the flashbacks. Oh no!
What have I done?
Where'd all these letters come from? Where's the numbers?
Fuck calculus. Sorry,
Yep.
did I say that out loud?
Just wait until you get to discrete math.
Calculus was hard.
I feel bad for my teacher. I tried very hard. I did not succeed. He was very disappointed. Anyway,
Just go into higher mathematics.
yeah.
I liked linear algebra though. Apparently that's supposed to be higher than algebra or calculus though.
Higher mathematics has not much to do with calculus. Okay, well, unless anyone has anything else that they want to do.
Yeah, no, sounds, this seems like a good point to, wait for Melly, just given the fact that we're pretty much ready to go.
I think we're prepared.
Okay. Well, in this case, everyone gets the customary XPs.
Which is
Yay.
15?
Plus the one you got for the recap.
So 16.
Excellent.
For my terrible recap.
So we at 31.
It wasn't terrible.
Wasn't great,
Terrible.
but it's-
Terrible would
good.
just be me going, stuff happened, and then muting my end of the call.
Ah,
Things happen. Ew.
Ooh.
I should probably spend some of this XP, but I don't know what's on.
I know exactly what I'm going to spend some of mine
I
on.
get my body score up. I think that would help with my stealth.
Can we actually spend XP? That's a question to ask the
I was going to that. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes, May. There's probably enough time to do something along those lines. Since this is not a super active time for me right now,
Yeah.
Cool.
so you may spend your XP. Yeah.
Yay. Yeah, because that is one thing to remember for everybody is you can't always spend XP.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
we're basically also at a point where we're still basically just doing recon and stuff.
Yeah.
And resting.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Well, unless there's anything else, I think it is quiet time then.
All
Yep.
right. Catch you all folks later, and thanks for joining us.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.